Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I am home from New York. I was there for almost 2 full weeks and it felt like I was gone for so long. So it feels good to be home. But, oh my gosh, I have an ant problem. It feels really good to be home and start to get back into routine. I have a month before I travel somewhere again. And after I start my travels, I'm pretty much going to be traveling a ton through the end of the year. So this is like my time to hunker down and just really like get into a routine and everything like that. And so I wasn't going to vlog today, like it's literally almost 5 p.m. on a Saturday. But I figured I would just start off this vlog with like a weekend vlog and show you guys what I got at Trader Joe's, because I got so many yummy, fun fall things, and so I just don't want it to go to waste and not be able to show you guys. So we'll start off the vlog with a Trader Joe's haul. First up, not from Trader Joe's, but I got this coffee from Starbucks. I was in line to get a pumpkin cream cold brew, and I had like, I think I might have seen this somewhere, but I just had like a thought, it just sounded so good, to get the shaken espresso with oat milk and 1 pump of toffee nut, 1 pump of pumpkin sauce. It's so good. It's like, I got it in a venti, so it's not like sweet tasting at all, but it like has the flavoring, but it's so good. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. Definitely recommend. But I figured I would just hop in and show you guys what I got. So, random order. First thing is I got some blackberries, because who doesn't love blackberries? I got some smoked apple Chardonnay chicken sausage. I love those for like lunches and snacks sometimes. I got some figs because I want to make this like ricotta fig toast, and I'm like on a fig kick right now. So figs. Got these pumpkin cranberry crisps. I'm excited to have these. I think I've had these before, but I don't remember. But I got some hummus. I thought those would be good to have with that. And I couldn't pass these up to like have for dessert or something. The Honeycrisp apple, cinnamon, and pumpkin Greek yogurt. Like, yum. That sounds so good. And I got some normal, just organic milk for my kefir. You guys know that I've been making. Gotta tend to that. Oh no. We lost a fig. And then I also grabbed this pumpkin overnight oats container. I thought even just for like a snack or dessert at night, that'd be yummy. And 4 ginger shots. This one's leaking. 3 ginger shots. I got 2 really beautiful flower bouquets, because I like to put them on my entryway table and on my dining table. Oh, this is from CVS. I got a new toothbrush. It was just time. And I was out of heads for my other toothbrush. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get a whole new toothbrush, because like even the base is gross because I've had it for a while. I got 2 avocados. I really want to try this goat milk yogurt. I love goat cheese, so I figured this probably tastes similar, so I'd probably love it. So very excited to give that a go for dessert or breakfast or something. The carb and protein situation is very similar to just normal yogurt. Got a bag of Honeycrisp apples. A big sweet onion. I'm gonna make a crock pot chili this week, so I got a lot of ingredients for that. The only oat milk they had was sweetened with like a lot of sugar, added sugar. So I got this oats and seeds beverage to have for with my at-home coffees. We'll see how it is, but I don't know. I saw it, I'm gonna give it a try. A sweet potato. I want to make some like tofu nourish like rice bowls, so that's for that. Got some smoky and hot chili powder for the chili. And I also saw this fig butter, so I thought that would be good on toast. Next up, some spinach for the nourish bowls. I got some eggs because I was eating eggs all week long almost 2 weeks long in New York, and they weren't breaking my skin out. So I think I've officially decided eggs do not break my skin out. Almond milk, still very suspicious. So but my skin's been doing really good. I do have like a breakout, or not a breakout, I have a pimple underneath my nose, and a pimple, not even, like literally a tiny little zit, like I don't even consider it a pimple, on my forehead. My skin's been doing really, really good. So I'm trying to like, okay, what haven't I been eating? And I've been eating dairy, and I've been eating oat milk and eggs, but I haven't been doing almond milk, and my skin's been clearing up. Just saying. Got some hummus, some carrots and broccoli, just for like snacking veggies. I was really craving raw broccoli for some reason. Got some tofu for the Nourish Bowls, and some cauliflower for the Nourish Bowls. Got some ground beef for my chili I'm gonna make. And then I want to make this toast with ricotta and fig. And then with it, I wanna make this balsamic rosemary beef. I thought that'd be so yummy. And then here's the ricotta for that. And some more of the Trader Joe's frozen brown rice. Why is this like open? Oh, I think it just opened because it is like defrosting. I was eating sourdough every day in New York, and I forgot how much I missed it, so picked up some sourdough. I also have been craving cereal like a mad woman. So got some of this cereal. The cereal is pretty good in terms of like carbs. So there's 24 grams of carbs, 5 grams of protein, and there's only 5 grams of added sugar. And it's just cane sugar. But this looked really yummy, so needed to get that. And also some beef broth for the chili. And then this stuff is like all for the chili as well. Diced and fire roasted tomatoes, diced tomatoes, tomato paste, green chilies, pinto beans, kidney beans, and some brown sugar, which I didn't know is in some chilies, so that's interesting. But that is my haul. I'm so excited. I got so many good things. I really cannot wait to try this goat's milk. I kind of want to smell it. It smells like normal yogurt. Should I take a lick off the lid? Yum. Yeah, it does have the same like essence of goat cheese, like that goat cheese taste. Personally, I'm a huge fan of goat cheese, so this is delicious. Okay, I'm gonna put all this away, set out my flowers, and then I think tonight for dinner I'm going to make the Nourish Bowls. I've been like super into tofu for some reason, which I want to like talk about maybe like later in this vlog or like another time, maybe a podcast episode, maybe even a sit down episode. But I want to talk about, because I've been paying a lot of attention to like how workouts and foods affect how I feel inside and outside, and how it makes my skin feel and my stomach feel and just everything. And I'm really starting to like feel like get a hang of like what I feel like is good for me, and not necessarily like the healthy foods. Like I don't mean like that, like, oh, this is good for me. I mean like I'm figuring out what lifestyle, workouts, food, everything is best for me, like is good for me. Because if you guys know, like I did a podcast episode about it, but I believe that there's like foods that are good for your brain, foods that are good for your body, foods that are good for like your mental health, and then there's like workouts that are good for your body, workouts that are good for your mental health, things like that. And I'm just like really feeling like I'm getting a hang of what makes me feel my best finally. And I feel like I'm getting more control over myself and over like, how do I felt very controlled by food in a lot of ways throughout my life. When I was younger, it was like eating disorders and disordered eating and things like that. And then it was diabetes ruling how I looked at food. And I feel like I'm starting to get a better handle on my own life. Like I don't feel like I'm being run by an eating disorder or run by diabetes so much. And it just feels good. But anyways, I'll keep being crazy. I'm gonna put this stuff away. make my dinner. I'm gonna do the Nourish bowl tofu thing. Like I said, I totally did not press my tofu, and Augie, get down. You're getting too old to do that. And it's just like tofu is better when you press it because it just cooks. Get down. I don't want to have to be a mother. Just behave so I don't have to yell at you. I'm gonna air fry it so I feel like it's gonna crisp up nicely no matter what. Get down. Excuse me while I use my mom voice. But it's gonna be pretty simple. I kind of feel like I'm like too lazy to cook the sweet potato. I'm gonna start by seasoning with pepper and a good amount of Maldon salt. And then, let's see, how could I season this? Well, I just got this really yummy, well, I've never tried it, but this smoky and hot chili powder, some garlic powder. Ooh, I have some garam masala. Do some of that. And I want to make it kind of spicy, so I'm going to do some cayenne pepper. And then lastly, I really want to do, if I can find it, some everything but the bagel. Here we go. Everything but the bagel seasoning. And then I want it to crisp up real nice, so I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on them. I'm gonna do a little bit of sriracha. Okay, that looks yummy. Let me get my tongs, gravity tongs. Okay, I'm gonna carefully stir this around and try not to mash it as much as possible because I want the blocks, you know, like I want nice, good chunks of tofu. Okay, I only broke like a couple. That looks good. Bree is FaceTiming me. Hey yo.
I feel like we haven't talked about.
Okay, sorry, received a very well appreciated and needed call from Bree and Maddie. But because of that, I didn't vlog a lot of what I was cooking, but I am kind of preparing my Nourish bowl because I'm gonna eat soon because things are almost done. I did burn most of my sweet potato, but I was able to salvage honestly a serving, so happy about that. But just prepping the bowl. I'm going to, no, I was gonna do something funky with that spinach, but I'm just gonna leave it as is. Honestly, I'm gonna do a little more. I'm gonna do like the whole bottom as like a bed of lettuce. It'll wilt anyways after I put the hot rice on it and it'll be good. I guess I can also place this avocado. I wanna make it pretty because my table looks really pretty right now, so I wanna take a picture of my food over there, so it needs to be kind of pretty. You know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna wipe up the avocado I just spilled, but I'm going to drizzle a little bit of oil and put some salt and pepper on the avocado and spinach. Oh, I did not mean to use that salt. Oh well. You guys, look how delicious this looks. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm obsessed with these bowls I got on Amazon. I'll link them. Look how cute my table looks. Behind the scenes of me taking a story photo of my table. Cute. I just finished eating and it was so good. But do you guys do this? I feel like this is something that a lot of people do, but like it's like a toxic trait of mine. After I finish my bowl, what I really should do is just come and get seconds, but instead I always come out to the kitchen and I'm like cleaning up, but really I'm like eating more of everything that was good. Okay, they're not pretty, but you can make cookies in the air fryer. Learn that tonight. I don't know if I ever said, but adding to the list of things that are/went wrong with this apartment in the last couple months of me living here, there was like apparently something plastic in my oven, because when I turned it on for the first time, there was plastic in the oven. So I like cannot get it out of my oven for the life of me. I haven't tried that hard, but anyways, I decided I wanted to make cookies tonight, so I had to make it in the air fryer. And I came over and we watched Matilda and ate cookies. I also had cereal because I was craving it. It was so good. And I also ordered this on like Whole Foods, Amazon, like whatever. Once in a while I'll get this Coconut Cult's probiotic yogurt, and I got the chocolate one to try, and I want to try it really quickly. I'm just gonna do 1 spoonful because it's like a lot, but that's good. But anyways, dinner was great, Matilda was great. Such a good classic movie. I feel like that's one of those movies I watched a lot as a kid, and for some reason it's even better as an adult. Like, I just can't explain it beyond that. It's just so good. And I'm just feeling so happy with my fridge stacked full of fresh food, and I have fall candles lit. I just watched Matilda. Like, I'm in such a good mood right now. Tomorrow is Sunday, so of course I'm going to do a Sunday reset, even though I think I left for the trip on like, what day of the week was it? It was like a Monday or Tuesday. So really I had just done a reset when I left, but you know, just when like you come back, at least like in apartments it's like this, you come back and there's just like a layer of like dust over everything. Just like in apartments, I feel like they always get so dusty. So I'm gonna do a Sunday reset, continue with laundry because I have so much to do. Since, you know, I was away and everything, and then I really don't know what else I'm gonna do tomorrow, but I was sort of hoping that I would record my podcast today, but I really just didn't have time. So that's okay. Maybe I could record it tomorrow and then have it for next Sunday. I will see kind of how I'm feeling tomorrow, but I want to read tonight. I want to make some tea, some chamomile tea, and do all these dishes. So, but let me show you guys. I also ordered some of that like magnesium packets that people have been doing. Have you guys seen that online? I feel like I'm not speaking full sentences right now. Is anything I'm saying making sense? Because sometimes I just don't think I'm like getting a full thought out. Let me start some water while I do these dishes. Sunday. I'm gonna try to talk over my washer. But I'm going to make a little concoction. And it might be really gross, but I'm gonna drink it anyway. So I'm gonna make my AG1, my green, which I haven't had in so long, which I like these. But, and then here's where it's gonna get maybe really gross. I'm going to take like a spoonful of apple cider vinegar and put it in here. Just like a rough measurement. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more than that. No, that's good, right? That's good. And then I'm gonna fill the rest with water. Wait, it's actually really good. Fun fact, love the taste or the smell of vinegar. So I'm also going to take a bite of this coconut colored yogurt. I'm really just on my like grind of like trying to be healthy, like skin health, gut health, all that. And then this way I'm not breaking the fast from sleeping with coffee. I'm breaking it with this stuff. And I don't know, I'm talking out of my like I don't know what that means, but I think it's good. Talk to your doctor. Also, this is literally perfect timing, but I don't know if you guys have seen people eating these online. But it's magnesium L-threonate. I don't know how to pronounce it, to be honest. By the brand Symbiotica, and it's these like supplement packets, and you can eat it directly or you can put it in a drink. So I'm gonna try to eat it directly. So I tried to do a little bit of research, and supposedly this is good for like magnesium L-threonate, is that how you pronounce it? Is a form of the essential mineral magnesium. The body requires magnesium for various crucial functions, including enzyme reactions, protein synthesis, glucose control, muscle function, and nerve function. And I saw that it online that it could also like help with like mood. It's going in here. It's kind of foul. It would be really good in a smoothie or something. It's like my potion. My morning witch's brew. I feel like I don't normally talk during this part of the morning. Usually it's me doing like a montage. I don't normally include most of what I'm kind of showing you guys. But I'm going to take Augie for his walk. And Puma sent me a bunch of shoes and I've been trying them out and I really love them. I love my APLs. I'm like the biggest APL girl, but it's fun to like try out new shoes, you know? I will say they run a little small because I'm like a very true size 7. So anytime that a shoe is like too big or too small, I'm like, okay, the shoe runs a different way because, you know, like my Uggs are a little bit big. So I think Uggs run a little bit big. I don't know. Anyways, I wore these other ones the other day, but I'm gonna try these today since I'm like walking. I'll show you guys in the mirror. They feel comfy. Okay, actually, they looked kind of dumb with my black socks and leggings because, hello, sir. I don't have any white socks clean right now, so I had to wear black, and it just looked, see, this looks a little silly too, but I think it looks a little bit better than this. Let's go look in the mirror. I literally just took white socks out of the dryer that are still damp because I cannot be cannot be seen with black socks on, so let's go for a walk. You wanna go for a walk? I just had the yummiest, most simple breakfast ever. Literally butter jam toast with some eggs, and I'm going to make a crock pot chili tonight for dinner. So I'm gonna pull up the recipe. All right, I've collected my thoughts. So I have the meat browning, and I guess you're supposed to brown beef before putting it in the crock pot, or else you won't get the right texture. So that's browning, and then I'm also going to add the onions in. I just went ahead and added everything into the crock pot, and I will link this recipe down below for you guys. I'm gonna take a wooden spoon and give it a good stir. It already smells good. Like, I feel like it would taste good like this. Okay. Stir her up. And then I'm gonna pop the lid on. I'm gonna put this on low for 6 to 8 hours. So it's, what time is it? 10:49. So around dinner time, you know, 6, 7 o'clock, we will eat this. It'll be so good. I look like a crazy person right now, but I think like either some of my footage like didn't upload to my my hard drive or something for my New York vlog, because I was just thinking, I was like, where the heck did the clip of me getting my ear pierced go? Or I guess oh, this is gonna die. But basically in New York, hold on, let me spray this. What I'm gonna say is I got this spray thing to clean it from Studs where I got it pierced. And it's like, it is such a violent spray, but I got 2 new piercings while I was in New York just because I was bored and I went to Studs. And can you see I got my conch and my kind of like cartilage, kind of helix, if you can see there, and I'm obsessed. I'm gonna put a hoop in my conch eventually, but I already had my cartilage on this side and 3 low piercings. Then I have 3 low piercings and a tragus on this side. So I got my helix or cartilage like lower than this one because I didn't want them even. And I'm obsessed with them. I think they're so cute and they're healing really, really nicely. I am really lucky though, and besides my nose piercing, my ear piercings, and my belly button piercing when I had it, always heal really nicely. I'm like not someone who has like a very sensitive body when it comes to stuff like this. My nose though, I had a lot of trouble. Both times I got it pierced, I got a pretty bad keloid. Actually, the first time I got it pierced, I had to take it out because the keloid was so bad. My battery died, so it cut me off. But I forgot what I was saying. I used to have my septum pierced. What else? Oh, I get so many questions about why I took my belly button piercing out, and like, I don't know. I got it when I was 16, and I think I took it out in like 2020 or 2021. I was like 20 or 21 when I took it out. I don't know, I just like got it in high school, liked it then, and then just grew out of it. I don't think I could even get a piercing in it anymore if I tried. Like, I would have to get it re-pierced, but I have no interest at all. But also, like, you can see where I had it pierced and it just doesn't bother me. I don't know, I just like don't care. I get asked that an oddly frequent amount. Like, pretty much any time I post a picture on like Snapchat or my Instagram stories or something where you can see my belly button, like, people always are like, why take your belly button piercing out? Like, blah blah. Like, I don't know why. I was like, why don't you put a piercing in? And I'm like, I don't want to. I don't know, random. But after I finish ready, I am going to eat some lunch and then do a little Sunday cleaning. I have so many dishes to do because you guys saw I made the crock pot chili and didn't clean any of the dishes from that. So I have a ton of dishes to do. But I always clean my sink every week, so I'll be in the sink anyways. But what I am going to do is not wear these black pants when I clean my tub, because if you guys watched my last Sunday reset, I bleached my favorite black sweatpants, Mauritia. Also, this sweatshirt just reminded me, it looks so scary. But I've decided, now I'm like, am I gonna go through with that? I don't wanna like make any promises. But I decided I need to go through my closet, specifically like my hoodies and like things like that, and get rid of some stuff. So I think I might, emphasis on might, sell some stuff on Depop. So I'll let you guys know if I decide to do that. Probably make sure you're following me on Instagram, because I'm probably gonna post about it on Instagram stories. But yeah, I just feel like it's time, and there's like a bunch of hoodies I just don't wear. But I just have to like go through and carefully sort through everything, because I don't obviously want to sell anything that a brand sent me for free. That stuff I want to like donate or give to friends. So anything I sell, I want to make sure I like purchased. Because that wouldn't be cool of me. Why are my eyebrows like already kind of crazy? Also, skin update. It's hard to tell right now because I have this pimple under my nose and just like some scarring. But my skin is doing really, really well. And I like wish I had like the answer of why. But I've been knowing that my skin routine was improving my skin for the past like month-ish, and then I'd have like a couple flare-ups. But maybe this is just like I stuck with what was working, and now it's like actually starting to like work. But I also haven't been drinking almond milk, and that's one of the things that I thought maybe was breaking my skin out. And my skin is clearing up. The only other thing I can think of is possibly the Jisoo hair oil I use, because I can't remember when I started using that every day. But I know that my skin started breaking out around like October of last year, like right before I got Augie. Because part of me for a while wondered if it was Augie, but I like can look back on videos and stuff, and it started before I got Augie. And so I just need to figure out when I started using my Jisoo hair oil, but I feel like I started using that in West Palm, so then that wouldn't, like, that means that it isn't the oil, it might just be almond milk. I don't know, but I have been out of that hair oil, and my skin's also clearing up, so I ordered a new one, so we'll see. I'm not going to drink almond milk, and I'm going to use the hair oil, and we'll see if I break out. I'm also like about to get my period, and normally this is the week when I'm breaking out really, really bad, and I would not consider one pimple under my nose breaking out really, really bad. So we'll see what happens this month, but my boobs hurt so bad, so I know it's coming. Anyways, let's go eat some lunch. I'm sorry, I'm actually the worst, but I was so hungry. I just devoured my lunch, but I had leftovers from last night, which I showed you guys, I think. So literally the same thing as last night, just minus the sweet potato, because I could only salvage a little bit of that because it was burned. The chili already smells so good. It's like taunting me. And what, you know what else is taunting me is my sink full of dishes. So I need to do my Sunday clean, because I will feel so good once it's over. It's 1:12, so if I just do it, I'll be done by 2 o'clock. And I was gonna make a coffee or get a coffee right now, because yesterday, you guys, I got this new coffee order. Oh, I told you about it, I think. And I'm craving it, and I know I should just make a coffee at home, but oh my god, I'm craving it so bad, and it's Sunday, so I might just go over to Starbucks and grab it, because it's so good. It's so good. So anyways, I think my motivation to clean is I'm not gonna get a coffee until after I clean, which normally I would make it before and have it while I clean, but I'm gonna do it after I clean, and then I'm gonna read. I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna read because I started, what's it called? The Only One Left. If that's not what it's called, I'll put the name of the book on the screen, but I think I just started, it's called The Only, okay, let me just go look. I'm literally so lazy. It's called The Only One Left, and I just started that last night, and I wanna read more, because I'm only on chapter 2, and it's already so good. And you guys, this makes book number 6. I started reading, I think, in July or maybe June. Basically, in like 3 or 4 months, I've read 5 books, and I think that's more books that I've read for my own want. Like, that's more than I've read combined. Like, I read a lot of books for school. So I've read a lot of books in my life, but I haven't read a lot of books for my enjoyment. I went through a phase in middle school when like John Green and like The Fault in Our Stars came out, and like those, like that wave of books. I read a lot of like the John Green books in middle school. So maybe like 3 or 4 then, and I was like really into reading, and then I fell off. And this is the most I've read consecutively, I think, in my life, and like the most, I swear, like I've not read that many books in my lifetime for fun, and I've read so many recently, and I'm so proud of myself. And I even got through, the last book I read was Earth Angel, and it was like such a strange book. I don't even really know what I read. I think it was a bunch of short stories. Like, I don't think the stories were connected, but I couldn't even tell you. It was like super quirky, kind of like dystopian, just sort of like what is going on, but like very entertaining, but just strange. And normally when I'm not like super into a book, I'm just like, okay, not for me. But I was like, let me just finish it. It's super short. It's less than 200 pages. So I just read it in a couple days, and I think it took me like 3 or 4 days, and now it's done, and I can check it off as another book read. So it just like, I'm just proud of myself, and I've been really enjoying reading, and it makes me fall asleep so quickly. My mind doesn't even have time to wander at night. I literally get in bed, I read, and I'm falling asleep reading my book every night, and I love it. So anyways, I don't even know. Oh, I was saying that because I want to read later. So let me get to cleaning. I feel like I literally just posted a Sunday reset, so I'm not going to do a cleaning montage. I don't want my vlogs to be like super repetitive. So I'll check in with you guys once my Sunday reset is done. Let me give you like a before. My apartment's really not in bad shape. It never is. Like, I'm not like messy. Things don't really get left around. It's more things just get dirty from like life. So it's not so much like tidying up as more like just like cleaning. But I do have in my office this situation. Then I have a Revolve order, or just one thing from Revolve I need to try on to figure out if I want to keep. But that's everything in there. And then I need to take these out, but I'm really lazy, but I'm gonna do that at some point. And besides that, just clean up and gotta fold those towels. I also have a ton of laundry to put away, like a ton, which might take a long time. So I might get a coffee and then come back and do laundry. I hate doing laundry, so we'll see. But that was the before, and I will show you guys the after. I want to switch out this candle that I have over here because, well, honestly, it's seen better days. I'm not gonna throw it away because it does have maybe like a couple more lights left in it, but it just isn't the vibe. It's very like fresh and spring and summery type vibe, and I've been really liking, you know, having the fall scents. So I'm gonna light this Salt and Stone candle. I also have so many candles I want to work through. I have one for my mom I want to work through, literally so many. So I'm gonna put this one with the rest of the candles. I'm chugging along on cleaning. I'm pretty much done. I just need to do the laundry and put the stuff away in my office. But besides that, I'm nearly finished. I just mopped. I have the vacuum going. I have some candles lit. And Augie needs to go outside. Oh, also, I don't think I showed you guys these rackets. If I did, I'm gonna cut this out. But I put these rackets up on my wall. They look super duper cute. And I don't know why everything that I show on camera looks so high. They're not that high on the wall. I don't know why they look absurd on the camera, but it's got these 3 vintage rackets, and I'm gonna like add memories to them as time goes on. But I just put like random stuff I had around. Like I have a card from my Nana, which she always signed to the card either like XO Nana or XOXO Nana, and I want to get her XOXO tattooed on me, but I have that card because I like the XOXO on that card, and I also just like that card, and I kind of want to get a tattoo that's kind of like essence of that image. I don't know why. And then I have this note from my mom and dad. I have no idea what it's from. Maybe when I graduated college. Don't know. If it's from when I graduated college, that makes sense why I don't remember it, because I was diagnosed like the day before. So maybe it's from that, because I feel like I'm usually really good at like, oh, I got this then. But whatever. Note from my parents, and then I have my Nana's like, I don't know, the thing they give at the funeral or the wake. I don't know how I feel about that there though. It kind of gives me the creeps. I don't like death. Anyways, hey Nana, love you. It's a cute picture of her though, but I don't know how I feel about that. I'd rather have just like a photo of her, but for now. And that's an old picture of my mom, a note from this girl that just sent me these beautiful rings. This is one of them. Well, actually, and Anna. But just thought the note was cute, so I put that there. And then this is very narcissistic, but there's a photo of me right here. But I didn't know what else to put, and it's kind of cute. And it's me with my insulin, so I think it's kind of fun. But I also always have to do that whenever I am running my vacuum, because my vacuum likes to eat my curtains. Also, my hair is super frizzy today because without my oil, my hair just is like a little bit frizzy. But I'm trying to like, Augie needs to go out, but I'm trying to get more stuff done. So I'm just trying to fold these really quickly before I take him. And then when I come back in, all I have to do is laundry. Should I just grab Starbucks while I'm out? I'll bring Augie with me. Honestly, it's kind of a good plan. Hi, sir. One of your ears is inside out. Some lady came out of the coffee shop and she's like, oh my gosh, what kind of dog is that? And then she's like, he looks like a piece of lead, like at the stroke of a pencil. Like, you know, the lead in mechanical pencils? He totally does. But then this other guy had like a Target dog, and he came out and like sniffed Augie, the dog, not the owner. It came out and was like sniffing Augie, and then the guy was like, all right, come on, Augie. And I was like, what's his name? And the guy was like, Augie. And I was like, A-U-G-G-I-E? And he was like, no, O-G-G-I-E. And I was like, oh my God, this is Augie, A-U-G-G-I-E. It was so funny. Augie's like, I don't find it funny. I'm the only Augie. You are so cute. Do you know that? I am going to take the trash out, take Augie out, and perhaps get a coffee while I'm out. What do you guys think? You think I got a Starbucks while I was out? I did. You guys have to try this order. Shaken espresso with oat milk, 1 pump of toffee nut, 1 pump of pumpkin. It is so good. Now that I'm back, we gotta finish up. It's 2:20. Didn't I literally say that? It was gonna take me an hour. It took me like exactly an hour. So, I need to hang up these things over here. I'm in love with the Sherry Hill dress they had me wear. But the thing is, I don't know how I'm supposed to hang it because I cut the hanger strap off. So, I don't know what to do. This is, like, I think I might fold it. Like, not to, like, commit a crime. But honestly, I'm probably not gonna wear this again. so beautiful. I'm just gonna put it up here for now, and at a later date, maybe I'll find a way to wear it, but not now. I also never wore this blazer dress because it was actually really, really hot in New York while I was there. I will always prefer heat over cold, so no complaints. You guys, if you can't tell by the indent in my bed, laid down for like a couple of hours and read my book. I'm 68 pages in, and it's so good so far. It's like, this writer writes really, really beautifully. She really like sets the scene, which I feel like a lot of the books I read haven't really like paid much attention to, like really talking about the surroundings and like details and giving you like a picture, like movie type vibe where you like can picture the house perfectly and like all that. And it's actually really cool because like this looks exactly like how I was kind of picturing the house, which is cool. But yeah, super duper good. Like nothing even crazy has happened yet, but it's so, so interesting. And I really like books where there's like a side story that's like in addition to like the actual story. Like this is like the story about this like old woman, but the caregiver also has a story, and it's just like very, very interesting watching it, or I guess reading it unfold. It feels like watching it, but excited to read that more before bed. And I also definitely judge books by their cover, and I love the cover of that book. It's very pleasing to my eye. But if you can't hear Mr. Augie Man's collar, he's eating right now. And the chili is technically just about done. It's a little bit very spicy, so oopsies. But hopefully they'll still be good. And I also did end up going through some of my clothing just like very lightly and made a pile right here of things I want to sell. And then this is also the revolver order I told you guys about, and those do not fit, which honestly I'm glad because they were kind of expensive and they were for New York, and so I just don't need them, so I'm kind of glad they don't fit. And then I have a bunch of like my delicates drying around, or I guess delicates refer to like underwear, doesn't it? But I just have like my nicer clothing that I didn't want to put in the dryer drying, so I'm gonna give that all a flip. How is your food? You're gonna have to go outside in a sec, aren't you? I thrifted, or is thrifted the right word? I got this beautiful dress at a vintage store. I'm obsessed with it. You have to go outside, huh? This is, well, these are Anna's socks. I'm gonna give back to her. I borrowed them for our flight home from New York because I was out of clean socks. But these are all hoodies and sweatshirts that have been sent to me, or like from small businesses that I don't feel comfortable. Well, it's just, I can't sell them. So I'm gonna let her go through them. Did you just jump? He just jumped. He went boing over the couch. You were, okay, he has to poop. But anyways, I'm gonna have her go through those, and then whatever she doesn't like, I'm gonna donate. I'm gonna stand on the chair. There's a bug on the ceiling. It's like tiny but gross. No, it's like... Get it, get it. Gross. I hate when they like bleed. Oh. Why do you have blood? I'm literally a bug. Finished chili, you guys. Hopefully it's not too spicy, but it looks delicious. And I put a little bit of the goat's milk yogurt on top, and it should be super yum. But I'm afraid that Anna's gonna burn her mouth off. Oh no. I need to give it a good try first because I have only done like little taste. Hi you guys. I'm boiling water for some tea. You hear anything? Then I'm going to get in bed and read my book until I fall asleep. But it's 10:21 and I watched a really stupid movie. I watched the movie, well, I went over to my girlfriend's house and I watched the movie called Love at First Sight, and it It was as cheesy as it sounds, and I like cheesy, but it was like the stuff that like people make TikToks about, like making fun of. Like it was that vibe. Monkey will not stop barking today. But I'm just drinking the Puka Peace tea, and I'm gonna go into the bathroom and wash my face. And I fear that this video won't be very long. I think I want to end it off here, and this might be like a shorter vlog, and I will start a new one in the morning, or maybe not tomorrow but the next day. But I think I just want this to be like, I just wanted this to be a weekend vlog, getting my life in check, getting my health in check, like all that stuff, like, you know, that type of vibe. So I don't think I want to carry it into the new week because tomorrow is Monday. So therefore, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight to you guys. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you guys so super soon in the next video.